Hey, Brendan, can you hear me?
Hello. Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, quite well.
All right, cool.
Nice that you are here. There you
There
are.
we go. Whew.
And I think we are the only ones today.
It's looking a little empty.
It's very empty. That's because Ewout is on holiday, will be joining us tomorrow again. Georgie from Romania has Easter. It's a week later than with us. Brian, it's too early for him in Australia.
Yeah, that happens.
That can happen. And I think Kenneth is, well, he will join the WGM next week. So he said I will be there then, and we can discuss things there. So yeah, I asked my colleague Michel to join us. Maybe he comes later. Oh, there's Kenneth.
Hi.
Hi, Kenneth. You said you were not going to join us.
I saw you were sitting there alone, so I thought.
Oh, okay. I was just explaining to Brendan that you were not there.
Okay.
But no matter. Nice that you're here. Maybe Michel is also joining us with my colleague, but maybe not. Well, I made a very short agenda for this evening because I thought nobody was going to join today, but I'm happy that Brendan is here and Kenneth is here. We had a discussion last week, or last 2 weeks, about splitting up the code in the API to have more version independent code in one namespace and specific code in another namespace. So that's what Georgie is doing at the moment. I have a little updated these struggling with resources because that is also dependent on a few other things. And also on the invariance on that. So we are working on that now. I and myself I'm working on the validator at the moment because the validator is one monolith in the API at the moment, and we want to break up it in little pieces of code so that we can also run them maybe parallel, so that's easier, faster. And also we can say we want to have this block of validation code switched off or on, so we can have more flexibility there. So that's what we are working on the moment. There is on the wiki page, you can see the last page is about the requirements for the new validator, what it should be, what it has to do. I'm not sure which of this code is in which version it's going to be, but I made a bit of a progress already. And when Ewout's back tomorrow, we have a discussion about that, where it's in which version it will be. It's far from ready yet, so that's what I can tell you.
Yeah, cool. Well, I guess that's why we're here. So
yeah,
as soon as you have like any kind of internal or pre-release builds, then we'll start to try and use it. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I guess that's like the progress that we've made here is so our project now also uses 1.2, which is I think the latest released version, and I've also set up like some builds that basically take in the latest packages. I think you shared that one piece of code with me as well.
Yeah.
So that works great.
Okay, great. So I have to tell you, we released a hotfix on the 1.2.0, so we have a 1.2.0.1. It's a very minor thing, but maybe you can use it as well. But we needed it in Fonk server. We made a hotfix for that. But that is the latest one. So I'm happy to hear that it works for you as well. You have more status report of your project about the FHIR API? Can you tell me?
I think that was kind of like the main thing to sort of kind of get up and running was to be able to sort of run our entire test suite against the FHIRNet API. Because I guess in the past I think I've logged and fixed a few bugs around it. So it's good to sort of increase the coverage and keep that going. Apart from that, I guess, yeah, we're just starting to try to integrate our server with like R4 stuff. So forging ahead, I guess.
Yeah. What I remember the last time is that you are not going to have an endpoint with R3 and R4 in one endpoint, right? It's going to be different endpoints. Or
the plan now is to keep things simple. So even if the code base supports more than one version, I think initially the endpoint will you need to choose. Yeah. I don't know what the future will hold, but initially we just want to keep things simple and stable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, great.
Push that whole also conversion and all that sort of talk out to another time.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah, the other thing on the agenda was a bit stupid, but that were the action items. But nobody is here who's responsible for the action. So I can
makes it easy.
go through them. So, but I think we'll do that in 2 weeks again.
Yeah.
Maybe Kenneth, do you have something to add? Something that you have news on your side?
Yeah. What should I say? I've been working on some small bug fixes and stuff like that, and also looking into how I can transfer to at least the base library to .NET Standard.
Okay.
And then look at how we can also target .NET 4.6 as we already do, and .NET Core.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. Just researching, and it seems feasible. There are of course some stuff because the whole pipeline is different in ASP.NET Core.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's basically it, and trying to make it more configurable, like the permissive parsing, so you can turn that on and off.
Yeah.
Also looking into other items that can be configured.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Yeah. To give a bit of heads up of the validation is that we are going to create a kind of a scheme of the like if you have a structure definition that breaks up in a lot of we call it like scheme items or something like that, and we can turn them off or on. So and that also are a few validation blocks. So you can have, for example, the cardinality of some the validation of cardinality. You can switch off or switch on or something, and you can inspect if that's in the structure definition or not. So we have now permissions parsing. That's really a big thing for everything, but there will become maybe a refined kind of validation kind of way. So we have now the permissive, but it's really big. Now it's going to be more in small blocks. Hopefully we can manage that. Not sure how, but we're going to do that. Yeah.
There were some not difficulties, but there were some obstacles to get to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
who is going to Montreal?
Well, Christian, Ewout, Michel, Rien.
Yeah.
Do I forgot somebody? Yeah, Alexander as well from our FHIR team. So a lot of, I think, 4 or 5 guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we have a few people going as well.
And yourself not?
Not me.
Not you?
But a few of my colleagues. So.
All right.
But they're keen. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe because Kenneth, you're also thinking about to join them or to join Ewout about to talk about the API, right? That's what you told me this morning on the Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe it's a good idea to meet up each other because Brian Posselwood will be also there. So then we, like last time in the WGM, we can have a quick talk, and it's easier perhaps with without the cameras and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah. All right.
I will be there during the weekend and then on Monday, and then I'll leave in the evening.
Like I did last time in San Diego. Yeah, the one day of the WM and the Connectathon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Because the Connectathon is the most nice thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll see in September if I can be there all through. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a very short one, I think, because I have nothing much to mention as well. So if you have some more news or want to say something, then go ahead. Or otherwise,
Cool.
Otherwise, I would say we just end this meeting for now. And there is one in 2 weeks again in the European for Brian, and the Australian one, and in 4 weeks we have this time slot again. So hopefully with more news that they can join with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you very much, and well, have a good job, and I'll see you in the next time.
Thanks.
Great.
Bye.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.